Yeah, I agree. And say it, it's a shit show. It's insane. Like you said, people highly qualified, writing books, been in the industry for years, are probably being told they're overqualified. So, Amy, you do a lot of coaching, and I'm sure with the state of hiring in UX, there's probably some people who are wondering if they should even get into UX. Or maybe you're asking, why do you want to get into UX? And so I'm curious how you flesh out some of those discussions where, let's be real, should you even get into UX for a lot of different reasons?
Yeah. If you think about the current situation of the UX job market, it's tough on everyone at any level of experience, no matter where you've worked, right? Some people do have some advantages there, but there's plenty of talented, experienced people who are having a hard time. And if you think of it in terms of a spectrum of barely any experience to like you're coming out of school to veteran UXer, the people at that end of the spectrum who are trying to get into the field, maybe they don't have private sector experience, which was always good, but it was a little bit more flexible. Have you done enough applied work to show that you could come into this private sector or this organization and do the work? But those people are like, they're just SOL right now. And I hate to say that, but that's the reality, is that it's just really hard to get into the field right now because there's so many experienced, talented people looking who are also having a hard time. And because there's very few opportunities for entry level people to get in, companies don't seem to really be caring about offering roles at that level, or they just are narrowing the scope to, we just need people who can come in and do the job. They've already done the job. We don't have the time, or we don't care about training people up. So they're just not in a good situation. And I think it's especially true for folks like myself who come from maybe social sciences, academic backgrounds and training, which are really valuable, but it's much harder to make the case for your potential versus what you have done in evidence that you can do the job. It's not me like discouraging people. It's more, please be realistic to what's possible right now. So many people have put all this effort, time, money into preparing to enter the field, and just the timing wasn't right, essentially. That's obviously very frustrating to invest all of that and realize, like, at a certain point, I've tried enough. I've tried really hard to make this happen for myself. What are my other options at this point? And then going back to people who are experienced, like I'm seeing a lot of people having to take a step down level wise, right? So maybe they're elite and they need to go to senior. The heavily experienced people who've been in the field for a million years, obviously major contributors, very knowledgeable, lots of expertise, but I feel like that end of the spectrum of experience has also been shaved off because you have to pay those people the most. And that's a big part of it. Who can we pay? Who can we hire that we don't have to pay a ton of money, but they have enough experience to do the role? So what that means is it like focuses on this middle section of people who are like a handful of years in intermediate, senior, lead. That's where I'm seeing people. And then management, directors, leader type roles, like those have gone away in large part too. So I think being really realistic about the situation is important, and yeah, looking at alternatives too, applying these skills in other areas, and definitely seeing a lot of people leaving the field and considering alternate options.
Yeah, I agree. And say it, it's a shit show. It's insane. Like you said, people highly qualified, writing books, been in the industry for years, are probably being told they're overqualified.
Yep, that's definitely it. And it's hard to achieve a certain level and get all this experience and to accept that you might need to take a lower level. It's a lower level, maybe you get less money. That just is not a nice situation to be in personally. But yeah, there's that weird bias of, oh, you're overqualified. I don't think that's fair either. It's, can this person do the job? Are they fine with being at a lower level? Why is that important? What does that mean, actually? And yeah, I don't think that's fair either.
And also, if I'm the person you're labeling as overqualified, screw you. It's my decision whether
Yeah.
I want to take this job or not. How are you, the hiring manager or the recruiter? How dare you determine if I might be bored or I'm overqualified? It just really pisses me off because it's, let me determine if I want this role
Yeah.
or if I can handle the pay cut or if I can go back to IC. I'm an adult. I can make this decision for myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's what's the concern there? And just have an honest conversation. What's your concern? Are you going to be bored? Are you okay with being a little bored? Are you okay with doing UI? Like mostly UI stuff versus full stack design? I don't know. Whatever the concern is should be discussed. There's that weird power dynamic where someone else is having a say and a decision about our ability to get work and make an adult decision, like you said. And yeah, that's just a reality of these work environments, these weird dynamics that we don't have as much say in, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, there's that, there's biases. I'm going to throw in ageism. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's real.
Oh yeah, totally, totally. And that's always been an issue. It's an issue in every field. Ageism, racism, sexism, genderism, ableism, all of these things. But yeah, I think in tech there tends to be a bias towards people who are seen as maybe older people are seen to be like obsolete somehow or not keeping up with trends or whatever it may be. I think there is the money element too, like we have to pay them more, so like we want to save on labor costs, that sort of thing. Yeah, the whole system is really messed up.
Indeed. I know. We laugh. We're not laughing. We're laughing because it's ridiculous. And then let's talk about the other side of that, Amy. People who want to get into the field, whether they're transitioning from a boot camp or some education or academia or even another adjacent field where they think their skills are transferable, but it's, let's just say it's an entry level position for them.
Yeah,
What are their chances?
like slim to none. And I hate to say that. I really do. Now, historically, there's always been fewer entry level jobs. It was previously easier to get in, but it wasn't just like a piece of cake, right? Like you still had to prove your ability and your potential and show that this world that you're entering, you're not just coming in from some academic background without having done the work to learn what UX is and how to apply your skills in that, right? You did have to do some work. Yeah, yeah, I barely see entry level roles. Thinking about my coaching practice, the amount of people from academia who are interested in this field has gone down significantly. And I get very few inquiries from those people. And I need to be really honest and upfront with them about the situation. And because I think people still learn about this field and go, oh, that's really interesting. I want to work in tech. I can make some good money. Totally fair. But maybe their professors aren't as aware of the situation. Maybe they haven't spent enough time really researching what's going on. And I've tried to write about this a lot to keep people informed. So that's how I approach that situation. I don't ever tell someone like, yeah, don't bother. That's a personal choice, but I try to help them understand what it's going to take. It's going to take longer, and definitely to consider other options and pathways, just like depending on when do you need to get a job and what's most viable. That's the main theme that keeps coming up in my conversations with clients right now is viability for everyone. What's the most viable path forward, especially if you are like, you need to get a job to pay your bills. Okay, what's going to be the most viable path to get you that job? Even if it's in the field that you've been in forever and you don't want to be in it anymore, or if it's taking a step down level wise, what are the things you're willing to compromise on? And where can you be most competitive too with your skill set and product domain experience?